I think I speak on behalf of many people, both content creators and users, when I say, YouTube, please stop this. It's getting out of hand. There is clearly something wrong with the way subscriptions are handled. I've noticed that, especially lately. I mean, it's been a well-known problem for quite a while. I don't know if the higher-ups at YouTube are aware of it or if they care about it, but either way, I think it's important to point it out. Namely that videos simply don't show up in people's subscriptions, even though they are subscribed. It's been happening quite often. Lately especially, I've been seeing a lot of comments from people saying, hey, I was subscribed to your channel, YouTube unsubscribed me, or I could have sworn I subscribed, I just had to resub, and etc., etc. And it's been going on with quite a number of channels. Some of the larger channels have also recently talked about issues with subscription counts dropping mysteriously. I mean, obviously, it happens every now and then that people unsubscribe in larger numbers for whatever reason, be it that they disagree with something that somebody said, or they lost interest, or it's just some, random fluctuation and what have you. It's all fine and good. But some people have noticed weird patterns where, the subscriptions drop at a unusual time and then just kind of keep trickling in. And personally, I haven't seen that specifically with the subscriptions. I mean, there has been a gradual decline in the number of, in the net gain of subscriptions over time, but that I'm just assuming is perfectly natural. You cannot grow indefinitely. It is still in the plus, but the rate at which you grow at some point decreases, and I totally understand that a channel can become boring after a while, or people's interests shift, and all of that. It's all fine and good, but what I have noticed is definitely a drop in views overall, which again can have quote-unquote natural causes, but I suspect that it very much has to do with subscriptions not showing up where they should be. People are simply not seeing stuff. Even if you take into account that there are plenty of dead accounts, inactive accounts, bots, and all of that. The number of subscriptions is inflated for various reasons, even though YouTube is trying to get rid of the fake ones. But it's still, even if you take all of that into account, how many people are subscribed to a channel and simply don't watch any of this stuff on a regular basis for whatever reason, it's still the percentage of views compared to the subscription count is abysmal. I mean, it is ridiculous outright. And I'm pretty sure it has to do with this. So I've heard that supposedly YouTube automatically keeps track of the percentage of videos that you watch out of the total output of a channel that you're subscribed to. And if you don't end up watching a lot of the videos that are put up, then it's removed from your subscriptions, which may or may not be true. Personally, I've noticed that I'm subscribed to a few channels that I really don't watch on a regular basis, and they still keep popping up, even though I haven't watched any of the videos or any significant number of the videos in a year or two, whereas others just drop out for no apparent reason, and it's rather bizarre, really. So I'm assuming that quite a number of you probably don't even know that I upload every other day. And, how could you? If stuff just doesn't show up, then you wouldn't know. The thing is also, what can we as content creators do about it? I mean, if our videos don't show up in your subscriptions, even though you are interested in the channel, then, what can we do? We can point out that this is happening, but chances are it won't show up in your subscriptions. I mean, most of you who watch this are probably the ones who get the stuff in the subscriptions regularly. But I'm curious, let me know if this has been the first video you've seen in months or weeks or whatever, if you don't even know that the upload schedule is 3-4 times a week. But yeah, it's weird. The views have taken a hit. which again, natural fluctuation is normal. However, from 1 month to the other, to give you an actual example, my income was basically slashed in half. It's been constant for quite a number of months, and then suddenly, boom, down to 50%. And I'm not telling you that to complain about my personal financial issues. I'll deal with that in private without talking about that. But this is just to illustrate the fact that something is not quite right here and it should be addressed. So I never ask you to share videos or anything, or like and favorite and all of that. I find that really annoying. But in this case, please do think about sharing these videos that make people aware of the fact that stuff is going on with the subscriptions. Like, you don't have to share this video. You can ideally go to one of the videos of one of the really large channels. Like, I don't have a large channel in the big picture. There are people with 10 million subscribers and more. So if you see something like that already has a bunch of views, then go ahead and share that and try to raise awareness. And hopefully YouTube will listen. I don't know. But that's all we can do, right? I mean, all we can do is talk about it, make people aware of the fact, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah. Either way, if you are subscribed and are interested in this stuff, thanks for being subscribed and watching. The only other thing I can suggest is that you go to my Facebook page, which will be linked down below. I put the link of every video I upload on there, so that's the most complete list of the videos that I've made. So that's always one thing you can do. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. We'll see where this goes. Either way, I'll keep going, business as usual. But thanks for watching.